Guys, thanks for watching Precision Rifle Network. This is going to be the completion of the 6-arc build video. It's been about a month. I started part 1. If you're not familiar with that, I'll link it up above. You can go back and watch it. But I was basically building up the lower receiver, putting the trigger in, all those kinds of things. What I'm going to switch to here in just a second is showing you the finishing of the upper receiver, putting the barrel on and all of those sorts of things, and getting the the front handguard and all that attached. And then I'm going to switch right back here to this view, and we're going to be running my build. Thanks to Proof again for the barrel. I expect the barrel to be a hammer and any issues to be with the rest of the build. So, we can't really hold any kind of accuracy deficiencies against a barrel manufacturer when the rest of the gun has been pieced together by Joe Blow, or Joel Blow in this instance. I've got 5 different types of magazines, 5 different brands of magazines for running the 6-arc. I know that's an issue with some people when they run the 6-arc, is they've got feeding issues. I'm going to try 5 different ones out for you today, and if we can get there, I've got a complete Seekins 6-arc build here that is direct from Seekins, that we will kind of compare and contrast as far as accuracy is concerned, and form and function and all that kind of stuff. We may not get to this. This will definitely have its own review video later on, but first let's get into that completion of the upper build, then we'll come right back out here for this. We're going to start by getting the upper put together here. I've got an upper parts kit from Brownells. Get that dust cover on, that forward assist, and we'll get started there, guys. So I'll be cutting the video, in various places, just so you guys don't have to see all the tedious stuff. But anyway, here we go. All right. Start with forward assist. Don't anybody freak out that I'm using this kind of standard hammer. This is a tiny one, very lightweight. It's not going to be much different than a small rubber mallet or something like that. So don't be leaving me a hate comment on the hammer I'm using. Got our forward assist all put in there. I'm going to move on to the dust cover now. Never can remember how the spring actually goes in. Installed. And now we will move on to getting our barrel and everything attached for the upper. So I'm going to go ahead and get my handguard, get the barrel nut taken out of the handguard here, get that attached. Alright guys, we got the barrel nut torqued on, and of course I didn't show you that because it just takes forever, and so I've got that torqued properly, foot-pounds, and we've got her greased and all the proper things. I'll still have to obviously check headspace later, but now comes the handguard test. Let's see if it's going to line up. Yes, it's going to line up. Good. So now we're just going to go ahead and get our gas system put on. Got the gas tube installed, so now we're just going to go ahead and lay this guy in here. It goes through the channel. There's a tiny bit of wiggle right there. We're going to get this bottom set into place where it's supposed to be. Go barely, and then we'll just kind of twist it a little bit, make sure it's actually sitting where it's supposed to sit. Get the gas block adjustment turned in here. Not all the way, we're going to back it out just a touch. And let's get this handguard attached.
I always do check my torque values at the end. I go back and I just re-tighten all the things that need to be tightened. Well, this is going to be a slight problem with the handguard and the gas system here. I probably can't see it on the camera right there, but there, the little gas adjustment screw is actually kind of tucked in behind the handguard in a way that I can't reach it. So when I have to tune it for gas pressure, I'm going to have to take that handguard off with each adjustment, or I'll just get it adjusted and then I'll put the handguard back on. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get the muzzle brake slash suppressor adapter put on there. I will get it all head spaced up and all that kind of stuff. So the next thing you'll see is out at the range, getting it zeroed in.
Okay guys, so what I'm going to do here is I have got this bore sighted down there at 100 yards. My scope set to where I think I'm going to be on paper. So I'm going to go ahead and get 100 yard zero down here and just make sure that I'm actually hitting where I want to be hitting. Then I might gather some dope out to about 500, 525 yards if I'm able to get that kind of accuracy out of it. So let's get going. Well, like a bonehead, I just realized I fired my first group down there, having thought that I hit record on the camera, and I didn't. So I just finished firing the initial group down there. We're gonna go down and check real quick because it looks like it's one ragged hole, which would be super surprising. I'm hoping that's the case, but let's go down and take a look at it. This was my initial shot right here. And that was very first shot. I was aiming at this kind of basically center. First shot went here, then I adjusted for my wind. Second shot went here. Then I went ahead and put a group in. 3-shot group right there, all touching. That's about a half minute at 100 yards out of the 6-arc home build gas gun. So I would say decent components, quality barrel in that proof. And let's get this thing stretched out, shall we? I'm going to go ahead and try to put a shot at 300 yards just to see how close to center we are, see if I'm going to need to bust out a chronograph or something like that. So it's calling for 1.2 to 300. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. For those of you wondering, I've been using the Amendment 2 brand magazine here for all of this. Seems to be functioning pretty well. Impact about 3/10 high. You send another one. Yeah, basically same spot, 3/10 high. So I'm going to adjust my data here. It's running faster than I thought. Got velocity changed to 2850 from 2650. Took 2/10 off the dope. Let's go ahead and put another shot down there at 300. And now we're a 1/10 or so low. We're getting there. I'm not going to fart around this too much without an actual chronograph because I don't have a way to. I don't have paper down there to actually measure and figure it out. So we're going to put that at 2800, which should bring us back to 1.1 for 300, and that's going to be our call. That's going to be on plate and as close to center as I can get it without getting too scientific. Let's take one more shot at 300. Yeah, that's right on the water line at 300. So now let's go to 4. It's calling for 1.8. Impact. Held left edge, hit left edge. Let's hold center. Hit center. Hit center. Let's go to 5. Actually, it's 525, so that's a 3. This is a 1 MOA plate. We'll see what we get out there, guys. Oh, just off the left of it. I have been testing the Amendment 2 magazine up until now. It has ran flawlessly. I haven't had any malfunctions with the Amendment 2 brand, and that's the one that kind of has, it changes it from a double stack to a single stack inside the mag, so it holds 10, a little bit longer, yada yada. The Amendment 2 works. So now I have got an ACS brand, I've got an AR Stoner brand, I've got a CMMG, and I've got the Elander. So I'm gonna fire 3 shots through each of these to see if they all function well. And these shots will all be taken at 300 yards. It's a big plate down there and I can see it real clearly. And so here we go. This is the Elander. Three shots fired, no problem. Locked open on the last round. That was Elander. Here we've got CMMG. All 3 functioned well, locked open on the last round. That was CMMG. Here's the ACS. All 3 fired, locked open on the last round. Again, ACS. And last but not least, the AR Stoner. Functioned well, locked open on the last round. So guys, it appears to me that all of these different brands of magazines work well out of this particular build for the 6-ARC. When we switch over to that Seekins build, I'll try all the magazines again, of course, and see if they all run. But this thing's hammering. It's dead nuts on where I need it to be at 300 and 400. Just barely missed that 525 1 MOA plate out there. I'm going to throw a few more rounds down there and see if I can get that guy before we're done here today. Again, just for those who wanted to know completely what's in the rifle, right? So it's a 6-ARC kind of home build. It's a Spikes tactical lower. I've got the Magpul PRS light on the back. I've got a Catalyst arms upper here. I've got a Proof Research 20-inch 6-ARC barrel, dead air can on there, Atlas Cal bipod. I've got the Zeiss LRPS 5 3-18 up here, and it is a soft shooting gas gun, you guys. Nice, just easy push, and ballistics are looking good. It's running at about 2,800 feet per second out of this platform, so it's gonna beat the Grendel ballistically. I'll have to do a comparison video between the 6.5 Grendel and the 6-ARC at some point, but for now, thanks for watching this build, you guys. Hopefully something stuck out to you. If you have any questions, let's hash that out in the comments below. That's always really helpful, just to get some comments on there. Check out the affiliate links and stay tuned for more great videos from Precision Rifle Network.